Tom, really out of the last couple of bits of discussion that we've had, and because things reinvent themselves. But so I made a little comment. We like bottom up, we support bottom up, not top down, and all those sorts of things. But I think there's both an opportunity. There definitely is an opportunity. I've made a comment there. A new generation of bottom up community groups, such as repair cafes, they're appearing in every town. And we're therefore saying that because on the climate change side, it's everything that doesn't go into landfill, and also because people are being encouraged to repair things, there's going to be a massive change in attitude in the coming years. But the groups that I've named there, repair cafes, community hubs, incredible edible, and possibly sports clubs, these can go two ways. And therefore, I think there's a big role for Co-ops UK, even if the role for you is to understand that they're out there and to say, but they're not part of us, they never will be, and they're nothing to do with us, but we know they're there. Or whether you can do anything to embrace them, support them, encourage them, or tell others about how we embrace, support, and encourage them, because they can all become conservative things. And I know that. I belong to the Repair Cafe, but if we currently exist on a budget of nothing, but a few donations. Well, that's how the Tories had us in the workhouses and charity 150 years ago. And that's so that all these recreated things could be two and sixpence, two and halfpence in old money. And the Tories will be quite happy with that. And they say, we support these groups. They're doing good work and they can carry on. If they can find tuppence, then good luck to them. And you who are out there can have the benefit of them if there's one in your community, and good luck to you. But a Labour Party that strengthens and supports them, or recognises them and either encourages them into more of a community existence, and that's why you need to understand them to say that they are part of us or they're not part of us, but how they can fit in. Because I would have thought there are ways that they could fit in, because they're going to fit into the educational and the social, the mental health model because of social prescribing, all sorts of things. So they are part of a community that we perceive, but the Tories could fit them into a community they perceive if you don't define them. So I'd like your reaction to that bit of thinking and how you'd take that on.
I mean, obviously, Culture Cast work cross party, so we do a lot of work with the Tories. And yes, Tories, there are plenty of Tories who do like co-ops. I think they misunderstand the self-help part of the principle. They see it as, yes, the wonderful Victorian, we also do it for ourselves, and the state can sort of bugger off. Isn't that bloody marvelous? Yes, that's kind of how the Tories view it. I have had Tory once tell me that co-ops are actually a Tory invention because it's about ownership. And what we want is for a lot of people to own things themselves and not the state to own it, which was like, well, I don't disagree with you. I want lots of people to collectively own things too. Hello, congratulations, welcome to the Labour Party. But leaving that certain Tory minister aside, it was Lord Trott, by the way, who's completely barking mad. But one of the things that's quite you talked about is these sort of all these different businesses, communities coming together. Yeah, a lot of them can be co-ops. There's a co-op model there to do it. And obviously, we provide the support to allow people to explore a co-op model and to do that. But really, and this is what we'd say to any government, but what we need at the current government, while it's Labour, thank God, is for the support to be there in terms of the access to finance. These businesses need the ability to raise capital because co-ops are not charities. And I don't know how many times I have to say this enough to parts of our own movement and to Tories and to other people. They're not charities. They're not just nice philanthropic, they would like some money, please from a donation or from, donations are great. I like any business will take free money if you give it to them. But what we need is the businesses to be successfully trading and thriving. So really what they need is the support that all businesses need in order to thrive and trade, which means what we just need is the Department of Business to recognize these alternative community businesses as businesses. They are businesses. Their aim at the end of the day is to make more money than they spent, and to have a surplus, because, surplus is not a dirty word. Surplus is good. We all want surplus. We all want the surplus from our labor. But it's what we do with that surplus, what we do with that profit that is the question. And these businesses are doing things different. They're reinvesting it into themselves. They're reinvesting it into the community. They're giving it out to their community in the forms of a dividend to their employees. However, they're doing it. They're doing something different, but they need the support in order to do that. And that's partly that pre-technical support to explore the models, but it's also just the day-to-day support. We need business grants, business advice that tailors and works for co-ops. When you're going to invest in businesses, why aren't government prioritizing giving money and investing grants and loans that work to cooperative businesses? They're businesses, they do all the nice things that businesses do for our economy and extra. So that's what we need. And you know, we say that to the Tories too, and often we really talk to them about them as businesses to Tories, because then when you tell them that it's a hard bunch of businesses that are really struggling to raise capital, Tories go, "How can we deregulate that for you?" And we go, "Yeah, that'll work. Thank you." I've Andrew Griffith is really big in favour of more tax incentives for how to get more people to start co-ops. I think mainly because Andrew Griffith wants to talk about how we can just slash taxes. But if the conversation about slashing taxes will lead him in the right direction on giving some sort of support for co-ops, I'm all for that. I'm not in favour of abolishing income tax or abolishing the minimum wage like Andrew Griffith wants to do. But I am all in favour of some more business tax relief to support co-ops. So if that's how we persuade them, then whatever gets them listening.
Oh, that was a brilliant way to actually end the conversation. It's been very wide ranging. I think everybody will have enjoyed it. Can we just show our appreciation in the usual way, as if we were all together in a space that you're referring to, Tom? Can I bring the meeting to a conclusion then, and just those who are members of South East Wales, just to remain in the call while we do, the second part of our agenda. So thanks again, Tom, for a tour de force there. That was very helpful, very fresh, very interesting, exactly what we expected. Thank you.
Dioc, thank you very much. Bye bye, everyone. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.